It's another beautiful Friday in the Spice, and guess what? It's time for us to say hello. Welcome to Bunje. Well, of course, I don't have to tell you again. Bunje happens every Friday between 8 and 9 right here at GIS, and it's a production of the Grenada Cultural Foundation. As per usual, I'm your host, Robert White, and we have another exciting evening, another exciting hour in store for you. Well, we start with our Bunje Info, and the Grenada Boys Secondary School will be competing against the Happy Hill, two schools from the St. George's Parish. Happy Hill Secondary School, they're doing that in the Republic Right Start Cup Finals. So, of course, they are the finals. They are the teams in the finals, sorry. And they are the senior boys. The finals is on Wednesday, 20th November at the National Stadium at 4 p.m. So, Happy Hill and GBSS, they are the finals in the Republic Bank Right Start Cup Finals. That's a mouthful there. SJC Grenville and SAS to meet in the finals of the Grenleg debate, and that debate has been really kicking up a storm. I've had the opportunity to look at some of them on the television. It replays on things sometimes over the weekend, and I try to always capitalize on the opportunity to see. So Tuesday, 19 November, the Grenada Trade Center will be the finals, and SJC Grenville and SAS are in the finals. Fish Friday, of course, happening right now. Today is Friday, right? And the Best Village competition, it has started. You are reminded to plant and decorate your community in preparation for the competition in January. So this is November, we're almost into December. Please decorate and plant your flowers and clip your flowers, make it look nice, and care and attention. Yeah, flowers need that too. And in preparation for the Best Village competition in January. Well, those of you who obviously viewing now would see in the background, I have a team of excited, colorful, look at the smile, look, you see that one? And they are the Grenada swim team, and of course it's our pleasure to congratulate them on their outstanding performance and acquiring the first place position. Right, the OECS swim champions, that's who they are, and it's recently held in St. Lucia. And they, of course, they being the Grenada team, came out victorious. So we have these excited youngsters here, and I'm sure you would like to have a chat with them a little later, or you'd like to stick around while they chat with us a little later. But we want to give them the opportunity right now to say, what is?
Hello, Grenada!
They look, that's what they forgot. Yeah, the key was hello. Let's take it again. Come on, 1, 2, 3.
Hello, Grenada!
Now that sounds better. We take a break. When we come back, we'll have some conversations with the victorious swim team.
Bunje, it's a cultural theme. Experience the goodness of the spice. Friday nights from 8 to 9. Culture at its best. A way of life, of customs and traditions. Bunje, hear the stories. Listen to the music. Witness the action and the old talk. A real Grenadian cultural experience. Bunje, a product of the Grenada Cultural Foundation.
Bonje. Well, if all you know confusion you had inside here 2 minutes ago. No. Nobody was cussing anybody. We're just trying to get one section of the team to give way to another section of the team. So when you look at them and you see they're bigger now, it's not grow, they grow in 2 minutes. Eh? It's just that we have a different section of the team. We have with us Coach Carlton Simon. Coach, welcome.
Thank you.
And you have with you a team of young, smiling, you look tired, what happened? Hey. All right. Tell us about this wonderful performance that we heard took place in St. Lucia.
Well, we had 4 weeks of training, real hard training. The kids, some of them, they had cramps, but we tell them, look, hey, guys, if we want now, we need to get back in the pool.
Okay,
and,
great. Let me start a little bit. A little higher. When was the competition actually held?
The competition was held last weekend.
Last weekend?
Yeah, for Friday.
That's when my
to
friend's so
Sunday.
tired still. Oh, no, I'm sorry. I know
Last
somebody is so
weekend.
tired still.
Yes, last weekend.
So you heard that last weekend. Good.
Yes, it was a great competition. We always look forward to that competition because that competition is like a OECS Olympics.
Yes.
So that's how we call it, OECS Olympics, because some of them gonna make it to the OECS, but some of them not gonna make it to CARIFTA or CCCAN or CISC games. So we use it very, key for the small ones, and they enjoy themselves when they go out. But the good thing about it, it's not about me. It's about those guys here. I just did a walk. They showcase what we put in. So we have to congrats those guys and the small ones that went back out on their own.
It's not too early. Take a round of applause for yourself, man. Yeah. You were speaking a bit. You can stop now. You were speaking about the hard work. Tell us what it actually involves in terms of commitment and discipline. And because we know every sport carries its own discipline. You must be disciplined to be in any sport. What is peculiar to swimming?
Well, first thing first, the kids, let me give a shout out to the parents. Because, the parents are not get up 4 o'clock in the morning to get them at the pool.
4 o'clock in the morning? It's only Speeders walk the road 4 o'clock. They not be outside 4 o'clock in the morning?
Like 4:30, leaving home to go up at the pool.
Pool?
Yes.
Is that warm
swim.
water pool?
No.
I was interested in swimming. I just changed my mind. I mean, 4 o'clock in the morning is when you sleep sweet, and you have to jump in cold water.
Yes. It take a lot of discipline. It take a lot of dedication for them to do that. It's because they know what they want out of it. They actually do it, and I give a shout out to the parents who get up in the morning, make sure they get up to bring them there for the training. They also do double sessions. So some of them who go 4 o'clock in the morning, they come back in the afternoon.
In the afternoon too?
Yes, they come back from.
They walk in.
They come back they come back from 4:30 to 6:30 at night, and then they go home, they do schoolwork, and then get up next day to go to work.
At 4 again.
At 4 again, and then do schoolwork again. So it's disciplined kids are here.
Yeah.
Over the weekend, we have swimmers. Everybody contributes points to the team, but we have swimmers that was outstanding for the age group. Like we had records. We had 14 records in all. So we had like
you mean new records?
New records that was broken by our swimmers. 14 new records that was broken by our swimmers.
Wonderful.
We had Kimberly Ince here that broke 3 records in her age group in the 8 and under girls.
Kimberly is strong, yeah. You broke 3 records.
Yes.
Congratulations, Kimberly.
Yes.
And what was for Kimberly's? Well, maybe Kimberly could speak for herself. What was your age group?
8 and under.
8 and under. Okay, good. And so the 3 records were what particular races were they?
We had the 100 freestyle, the 25 back, and the 100 IM.
Okay. So Kimberly was not only victorious in all 3, but you broke the previous records. Congratulations, Kimberly. You did well. Keep going.
Right.
So you see, waking up 4 o'clock in the morning has benefits, right?
No, she don't get up at 4 o'clock in the morning.
You don't get up at 4? That's not fair. Everybody must get up at 4 o'clock.
She don't get up at 4 in the morning. No, she get to sleep in bed late still. She only do an hour and a half.
So what time do you get up at, Kimberly?
Only on Saturdays I have to get up a little bit.
Put the microphone a little closer to your mouth.
A little bit later than 4, but on Saturdays we have early training.
Okay, wonderful. And who are the other successful persons?
We had Oriolua Cherubin. Okay, she's in the 15 to 17 girls. All right,
That's to your left here.
that's to my left. She had
It's your face now up. You don't like
she had
MTV,
4
you know.
records.
You tired too?
She also had 4
Yeah,
records.
we understand.
They had it in the 100 freestyle, 50 breaststroke. She also have the 100 breaststroke, and she also have 100 fly.
How many records were those?
4.
I am seeing school. I mean, I'll tell you something. I was drumming just before you came, and I heard some outside. I said, "Oh, yeah, some shot me outside there." One. Only realizing it was the sound of the medals. I mean, I'm seeing folks with as much as probably 12 medals on the chest, and these were all medals accumulated or earned from this recent competition.
Yes.
Wow.
Each and every medal.
You almost had to hire a plane to bring them down. Congratulations, Madam Cherubin. Let's hear from you in terms of your experiences. How was it the first time in competition for you?
No, it was not.
That sounds like a dumb question, yeah? So you've been in this how many years now?
Well, this was my 5th OECS, I think. And I've been competing for a lot of years.
Okay. So you've been swimming a while.
Yes.
Why swimming? I mean, we have interviewed other folks on this program. Some people saying we had last week a dance, I think it was, right? I mean, why swimming? What about that motivates you?
I'm not too sure. I just like it a lot.
Well, bon Dieu, she's swimming. She even know why. You like it?
Yes.
That's what it is. So it satisfies something in your passion.
Yes.
Yeah, that's good. That's good. Who do we have again in terms of record breakers and so? I'm sure they're strong, you know. They break up a set of record in St. Lucia, you know.
We also have Delron Felix. He's 11 to 12 boys. All right. He's sitting close to with the trophy in front of him. The one that looks like tired. He broke 7 records. He had 50 freestyle, 100 freestyle, 200 freestyle, 400 freestyle, 50 backstroke, 100 backstroke, and 200 IM.
Congratulations. Now we understand why you're tired, man. All these records, and they still come and give you the trophy to hold under your tiredness. Huh? Yeah. So tell us about St. Lucia. I understand them St. Lucians for you know.
Yeah, the meet was fun. When I went there, the first event I did, I was a little bit nervous, but after that I got into the meet and I had fun.
Nervous, man. How many years are you doing this thing? Nervous?
About 4 years now. I started when I was about 7, so yeah, 4 years.
Okay, I understand. I'll be nervous sometimes too when I go on, even to start the show here sometimes I'm nervous, so you understand. But what was your most memorable moment in this swim meet? What stood out most for you?
Probably placing second in 100 breaststroke, because breaststroke is not really one of my strong points, so to place second was a big accomplishment for me.
You see, it's amazing. Sometimes even a second position is more memorable than a first position, because I got a person with first, man. Right? But I agree. It was not your strongest.
It was one of my weak strokes.
Yeah, but you were able to place second, so that's a major accomplishment for you.
Yes, that was a major.
Let me tell you something. You can't come here next year and tell me you're happy again because you come second, you know.
I won't.
Okay. That's a commitment there. You say you ain't coming back here next year and say, right? Yeah, people outside there give you, go ahead. All right. So who else do we have in terms of?
We also have Mia Benjamin.
Okay. Where's Mia?
Right there.
Hi Mia. How you doing?
13 to 14 girls. She actually She actually take the first place overall in her age group.
Oh, wonderful. That is a round of applause. Nobody clapping me? Okay. Yeah, drum roll. Yeah. So Mia, well I can't keep turning around, so I have to talk with you. So tell us, Mia, about how many years have you been swimming?
I've only been swimming 2 years.
Only 2 years?
Yeah.
And the girl behind the coming medal, they afraid you or what? Oh, you're good, so?
I just put a lot of effort into my training.
You get about 4 o'clock in the morning too?
Yep.
Well, you can understand. So what would you say, Mia? What word of advice would you give? Not to these folks here. They understand what they have to do. Let's assume we have aspiring people outside there who see you here now and they are motivated because, wow, here are folks basking in the glory, the successes and so. What would you say to a person outside there, a young person like yourself aspiring to be good swimmers? What advice did you give to them?
To the little ones or to the big ones?
All of them.
Um,
Everybody.
well, just put a lot of effort into your training, like a lot of hours, and focus on what you're there to do, not what you want to do. I mean, you come, you greet everybody, and then you get your head down and do your work. You don't fool around or play with your swim mates. You do your work, and yeah.
Okay. Coach, tell me, where was... Let's give me a round of applause, but that good. Yeah. The coach look as though he say, me.
No. I will hold her to that word.
Okay.
The word that she just used, I'm going to hold her to it. You
yeah.
understand? We also have Kevin and Andrew in the 18 and over section. Right. She also came first overall
in her category.
In our category,
Yeah,
so
yeah.
you know she could say something on how did she feel, because she was in training and she came back and she did very good. But I know she was training, she would have done much better.
Okay, so Kevin wasn't training and she got back and come all this medal.
Yes.
But Kevin, if you to train, sir?
I know. This is probably my 11th or 12th OCS championship.
Oh, yeah, custom with that, man. Right now you could walk on water.
I try. No, but yeah, you always come back. It's always a wonderful meet. It's light team spirit and sportsmanship is always a good meet. So we come back and you support. You do the best for your country, and that's it.
Tell me something. I'm looking at this trophy here and I'm seeing Grenadiers and Lucia, and no other team that compete in this?
Yes, there's Antigua, St.
So I
Vincent.
can't see nobody else more than Grenadiers and Lucia.
Because you see Grenada trying to dominate. We give St. Lucia a little bly every now and again, but just trying to keep it ours.
Okay, who do we have quickly again? I mean, I'd love to speak to you for the rest of the month, but time is running quickly. Who do we have again that we want to highlight? Corey?
Corey, Kerry, captain.
Corey, let's say from the captain. Let's say from the captain. We need to wrap up very quickly. Let's say from the captain quickly.
Right on there.
Yeah, you're Corey.
What do you think about it?
Well, this is the first time I captain for a national team, so it was a bit a different view on how the meet would have been for me.
More responsibility.
Yes. Not just swimming for myself, but checking on the young ones, making sure they're doing everything right, drinking, Gatorade, everything. You know.
Corey, I have to cut you as much as I want to hear from you and any other personnel, but we have to take a break at this time now. You have you in Bungie, and we have a team here, the most successful team at the OACS Swim Meet, Grenada. They came out with the championship, and we want to say congratulations once again. Right? Don't go, we'll be right back.
Bungie, it's a cultural theme. Experience the goodness of the spice. Friday nights from 8 to 9. Culture at its best. A way of life, of customs and traditions. Bungie, hear the stories. Listen to the music. Witness the action and the old talk. A real Grenadian cultural experience. Bungie, a product of the Grenadian Cultural Foundation.
Welcome back to Bungie, and just before we took this break, we were chatting with the successful Grenada swim champions. Whoa, the set feels so empty now. But we're about to introduce our call-in segment, and remember the numbers 435-2636. Here's what you want to tell us today. What are some of the hairstyles that you grew up with that you see now being well, they're back in the thing again? So what are some of the hairstyles that you grew up with that you remember in your younger days growing up with that you see is back in style now again? And I'm seeing a lot myself, but let me see what you say. 435-2636. Call us with your observation. We'd love to hear from you. And while we're waiting on the calls, I just want to say hi. I don't understand, boy. I figure you're jealous because I had so much people inside of here. Well, you're always with me. You and Poboy and Tantan, they always here. I mean, kind of vexed because we had a few people in the studio. It's only for just, we are giving the little successful team a little bly. Okay, Poboy? Poboy? Yeah, so the number 435-2636. Boy, sometimes it's too much, man. Take all that mass let people see, you know. Anybody with us? So we have anybody on the lines there? 435-2636. What are some of the hairstyles that you grew up with that you see now is popular again today? I can tell you, I see mohawk. Clean on the side and going up so like kind of like peacock in a way. Yeah, that was there. I can't remember what year, but it was there already. They say life goes on in circles, and there's nothing new under the sun. Not even hairstyles. So call us 435-2636 and let's see what you remember that is now in terms of hairstyles. What do you remember when you were growing up that you see now coming back in style? Boy, if I could have been drumming, that would have been a good thing. Well, it seems that we got to take a break at this time, and when we come back, more excitement on Bonjay.
Bonjay, it's a cultural thing. Experience the goodness of the spice. Friday nights from 8 to 9. Culture at its best. A way of life, of customs and traditions. Bonjay, hear the stories. Listen to the music. Witness the action and the old talk. A real Grenadian cultural experience. Bonjay, a product of the Grenada Cultural Foundation.
One of the intention of this program is to feature on a weekly basis our successful, our aspiring personalities in Grenada. You know, somebody who are doing something in the culture, whatever, performing arts. I mean, today we had this with the successful swim team, right? And right now, I'm extremely happy to introduce to you a young lady who has been doing well as far as her mouth is concerned. So what has she been doing with her mouth? She was singing. Tammy Baldio. Let's get, there she is. Now, Tammy, welcome to Bonjay.
Thank you.
Right now,
I'm delighted.
Thank you. I'm delighted to have you too. The program is cool. You can relax, and
Okay.
I like your posture. Oh, that looks good. That looks good. And you blend well with the set. Yeah. That is poor boy. Good poor boy. Kind of funny. He doesn't always talk.
I realize.
Yeah. He doesn't
You
always
didn't see
talk.
much since I got here.
That is him. But I think he kind of vexed because I had a few people in the studio. Well.
You're not accustomed to all of that.
Exactly. Tammy,
Yeah.
what's your claim to fame? I was looking a while ago at a video and I say, hey, what, Tammy, good. Right? How long have you been singing?
Haven't been singing for very long. I've been performing. As far as performing is concerned, it's been recent. Just last year, July, kind of started doing live performing, and it quickly progressed.
I didn't ask you how long you're performing. You know.
Well,
I asked you how long you're singing.
well, I mean,
because I know you must start somewhere before you actually bring out yourself to the open.
Yeah, well, exactly. But to explain that it'd be weird because I've always been singing. I don't know what time.
Yeah, man, I know you. Hey, Bonjay. I mean, nothing is sweet.
Yeah.
So you kind of like grew up liking this voice of yours.
Yeah, I've grown up singing and just being creative. Not just a singer, just being creative. Just like to do creative things, drawing, like art, anything to do with art.
Okay,
Yeah.
so you're kind of multi-talented then.
I guess we'll see.
Well, no, I mean we'll see.
No,
if
we'll
you're
see.
talented, you're talented. You know what I mean?
You want us to get difficult right now? You want us to get technical?
I beg pardon, please, Miss Tammy.
I'm just saying. No?
So you what sort of music? What genre? Or are you across the board? Just name it and I sing it.
I think it's across the board. I'll have to go for that answer because I'm very versatile. I don't stick on any particular genre.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah, so I like trying different things, anything, and I try to do it my own style. Just recreate music. That's what we've been doing.
Okay.
Yeah.
Now you said we. So who's the other part of?
Well, she's supposed to be here, but she isn't. I normally play now, with a guitarist, that goes by the name of Alicia Ed. She's a young girl. And we do a lot of unplugged sessions at like a wine bar or a hotel or anything like that.
Okay.
Venues like that.
I like that, Tammy. I like that. There's because sometimes we figure that you have to be in front of a particular audience on stage, meaning stage as in the Trade Center stage or the Spice Basket stage, and they have their place too.
Yeah.
But I like the impromptu, the different kind of setting thing, and I believe it gives you an opportunity to be more versatile.
It does.
And that's what I like, the versatility.
It's a lot of different. The crowd is always different. The vibe is always there because we bring the vibe. The people, they have the vibe, and it's been good. Yeah.
You play a musical instrument too?
I'm learning to play guitar.
That's good.
I'm around. The thing is, my focus is to surround myself with enough musicians so you learn different things. It's not just for me going and sing right now. It's about growth, and I'm really trying to make this a career, not a job, not a hobby. There are certain steps I made in my life because this is what I want to do, and I want to move on where there's a lot more opportunity and doors for me to really express myself.
You use that word career. I mean, bon G, I like that word. I like that word because in Grenada we have the feeling that sometimes I just do nothing. So people could sing and they just do nothing. People could dance and they just do nothing. I like the direction that you want to go with it. Make this a career, because I believe if Rihanna, as probably the Caribbean's most known artist, if she was just doing nothing, she probably still may not have gotten where she was or where she is. Where do you see yourself going with it apart from career, or where exactly? What's your immediate plan?
Well, because of the different steps I've been taking recently and the improvement and the whole process, it allowed me to realize that I'm not just a singer. I am an artist, and it's a difference. It is a difference. And I'm an entertainer. I like to perform. I'm very charismatic about it. And in the future, I want to eat different types of food. I want to travel the world.
Be careful with this. I saw a program with some people eating grasshoppers and
that's okay. I will try it. Listen, me and my friends talk about it all the time.
Yeah.
We talk about the possibilities. We always put that out in the open. So when it comes back to us, we're going to be so happy because it's blessings. We want to.
So it's full of protein too, eh? So
no, but I just want to travel. I want to meet new people. I want to create with legends and really talented people. I just want to meet like minds, and share the artistry, and just whether it be designing, you move from so many different things because I'm very open.
Go girl, girl. I'll tell you something. I get a sense, I get a feeling, I get a vibe that we'll be talking to you on another stage in a few years from now.
I like to hear that.
I get me high five. Talking with Tammy Baldio, and you hear it being expressed with a passion that she's multi-talented, she considers herself versatile, and she's about to take this thing on a journey. But what I really like is career. Bon J, Tammy, bon J, I feel to beat up the drum, Tammy.
Well,
because
somebody taught me a job, because I had a job. Well, I was actually bartending. And this was after I went to secondary school, I went to college, I started university, and due to my circumstances, it's like when you put under a lot of pressure, you kind of break, but then it makes you see where you really want to be. And then I made the decision behind that bar and said, well, of course, because of a lot of motivation from the closest friends that I had, that I'm going to do my music. I'm going to do it. And everything, like I just put that out there, and I kept having visions of what exactly I want to see myself doing, and it was just happening. And I learned from someone that a job just over broke. That's what a job is. I want to be prosperous, and I want to have an abundance of things, not because of any selfish reasons, just because I deserve that.
Yeah. There is on that note, I think we got a video with Tammy doing something, is it?
A little project that we did.
You got a project that you're doing?
That I did.
All right, we probably might be able to show you this sometime later, but Tammy, that just over broke thing, I mean, there are a lot of people who, the music world is competitive, extremely competitive. But I like the idea of carving your own niche, because obviously that's what you got to do. If you sound like everybody else, then you'll probably just be like everybody else. The people who have succeeded have all done so because they brought something different to the table. It's the difference that makes the difference.
Well,
right?
People always have to figure out what their purpose is in life. The whole reason, I might say job, and it might just be overbroke, but a lot of people know deep down what they really want to do, and they don't feel capable of doing it. They feel incapable because they're on such a small island. But when you try and you manifest it in reality, whatever you get, you deserve, because you actually coming from a place where it's really hard, and this is my path. I'm a creator.
You did mention the small island. We're coming from a small island. What advice would you give to people outside there who, because I sense where you're going with it, what advice would you give to people who believe that just because we're small, that we can't do big things? What would you say to them on that statement?
Because we're small, we can't do big things. I'm a tiny person, okay? I'm a tiny person. So, but I have a lot of big visions. I have a lot of ideas, and I have tattoos. I may be doing things different to the way a lot of people would do it. The road a lot of people would go, I chose a different one, but I'm not stopping just because it seems impossible. I just have different beliefs, and you have to change your beliefs. You have to change your mindset. You have to understand what you're here for. This whole world thing and this whole system, you just have to understand it, and you have to know what you really believe. What you really believe, and what message you're trying to put out there.
Girlfriend, I love what I'm hearing. I want to talk to you for the rest of the month. I love what I'm hearing. You know, it reminds me of a former leader of this country, who's
not Morris Bishop.
No, not Morris. Not Morris.
Okay.
Whose theory was the difficult we do right away. The impossible.
It hard,
The impossible takes a little while longer.
It hard.
And obviously, what was laying claim to is not necessarily that things are going to be easy, but you could find a way. And I agree. Sometimes it's hard. Sometimes we had a dancer here on the set a couple of weeks ago, and she indicated that there are times when you dance on your toes and everything like that, and your toes the tips get busted, you lose your toenails and so, and it's all part of the
passion
process.
and the process, yeah.
You lose your toenails, you bust your toe, and yes, you dance with pain, right? So, but
sometimes getting out of your comfort zone, not just the process, because I lose my voice sometimes. Sometimes I just, in my brain, it's like I have to be perfect, and that distracts me from actually bringing out what it is I have inside, because I want perfection. But like, when you're able to understand what it is that you're doing, and you know that you're doing it for a greater cause, it's a lot of things you have to change about yourself.
What have you changed?
So many things. Discipline is something that
Discipline.
I ain't good with.
That's the second time for the evening that what is coming. Not just with you, but with the guests before you. Discipline. Folks, that's important. Those of you on the other side, discipline is important. Let's go.
And I'm still learning, because I'm still in a comfort zone. That's what I was trying to say before. You have to try to get out of a comfort zone. Like, I'm saying all of this because you have to start from scratch. It's not just about going and work your butt off every day, because some people work so hard every day and they don't see any improvements. And it's because, once again, of your mental. You have to take care of yourself, your whole system. You have to understand how your body works, how your brain works. Start from the core. Understand that. And nobody can tell you nothing. Nobody can tell you nothing. You want to talk about God and all that kind of thing and spiritual stuff? Nobody can tell you nothing once you know. Once you know inside. And
okay. On that point, let me just say thank you for joining us on the set. I mean, I want to wish you all the best.
Thank you.
I want to see you at a different time in a different place, right? I want you to promise me that. Now, put your face to the camera and promise them that. Say, Grenada, I'm going to be there at a different time.
Stop putting that pressure on me, Bunjay.
Folks, we want to take a break now. When we come back, more excitement on Bonje.
Bonje, it's a cultural thing. Experience the goodness of the spice. Friday nights from 8 to 9. Culture at its best. A way of life, of customs and traditions. Bonje, hear the stories. Listen to the music. Witness the action and the old talk. A real Grenadian cultural experience. Bonje, a product of the Grenada Cultural Foundation.
Welcome back, viewers. You live on Bonje. Remember, it happens every Friday between the hours of 8 and 9 on GIS television. So tell your friends, tell your neighbors, tell your families on Friday between 8 and 9. There's no place to be but in front of a television enjoying Bonje. Every week we bring you a moment that exceeds hilarity. We call it a Bonje moment, and we had some very, very humorous ones before. This evening is no exception. Take a look and enjoy our Bonje moment for today.
Bonje. What a smile, lad. God, play it again. Bonje.
I have to be honest. I didn't get a chance to see the footage before. I mean, ¿para qué? That's a resident I go off. We take a break, and when we come back, live action on Bonje.
Bonje, it's a cultural thing. Experience the goodness of the spice. Friday nights from 8 to 9. Culture at its best. A way of life, of customs and traditions. Bonje, hear the stories. Listen to the music. Witness the action and the old talk. A real Grenadian cultural experience. Bonje, a product of the Grenada Cultural Foundation.
I know right now, Guav in uproar. I mean, that smile from Parake just had everybody, including me in the studio, just had everybody just cracking up. Well, we also feature on a weekly basis our video moment, and that's where we get a chance to expose the talents of our young and upcoming artists. And today, it gives me extreme pleasure to present our video moment. Stay tuned. Enjoy.
Far away where soft winds blow, far away from it all. There's a place that you can go where teardrops fall. Far away in the stormy night, far away and over the wall. You are there in the flickering light where teardrops fall. We bang the drums slowly, play the five lonely. You know the song in my heart. In the turning of twilight, in the shadows of moonlight, you can show me a new place to start. I've torn my clothes and I've drained my cup, stripping away from it all. Thinking of you when the sun comes up, where teardrops fall. By the rivers of blindness, in love and with kindness, we could hold up a toast if we need, yeah. To the cutting of fences, to sharpen the senses, then linger in the fireball heat. Yeah, roses are red, violets are blue, and time is beginning to crawl. I just might have to come see you where teardrops fall, where teardrops fall.
I'm sure. Welcome back to Bonje, and I'm Bonje. I mean, what's the time, boy? Whoosh, we almost finished. But listen, I'm sure you do recognize that face in that video. You must recognize it, of course. That is the young lady who we just had on set, Tammy Baldio, and got an opportunity to see a bit of her work. And again, I believe that she's going to go places. She is going places, not gonna go. She is going places because this thing is success is a process, right? What we have live in the studio this evening on our program. Yes, the cameraman is about to go on him, and there's the music in him, and the music in him. Bonje, you on Bonje? No, you can. Steve Choro, welcome to Bonje.
Yes, Robert White. I'm liming with white tonight.
Yeah, and everything look bright in spite.
Everything look bright in spite. I know I could finish it, I know.
Yeah.
I could start it and I could finish it.
Steve, we're starting we're starting on the most recent first. This morning. I hear it.
Yes.
Yeah. I hear it this morning. Tell us the concept behind Steve Austin.
Steve Austin. Well, Robert, I've been struggling for a topic. And one night I lie down in bed and I say, "What is your name?" "Steve." So I say, "Steve Austin, Parang is my thing."
Tell us about the Steve Austin, because I mean there are some people who have not been around as well, I don't want to say long, but for the period that we have been around, and they may not be able to associate this. Once I hear Steve Austin, I made the connection. The $6 million man.
The
I remember that program.
Man, the Bionic Man.
The Bionic Man.
Yes, and
right?
Bionic Man is a man who really is a half machine, half human, and half machine. So
has potential for excellence.
Exactly. So my machinery inside here is the Quattro, the Marac, the Shack, the mandolin, and the bass drum.
And the man in you makes you come every year, even if you decide you ain't coming.
Exactly.
The man in you brings out or the parent brings out the man in you.
The parent brings out the man in you. The parent brings out the man in you.
Steve, how did you eventually get to Parang? Because I remember you first started writing, right?
Yes, writing. Kaiso.
I could never forget. We did a thing one time. We as in Heritage Theatre for Reggie Charles, I think it was. Or somehow, and then we wanted to get one of Reggie's song for a particular production.
I remember. Yes.
And so we gone to Reggie, and Reggie said, no. If you really want the rights to that song, look where you have to go. So we end up by you.
I end up in my house.
In your house. and thereafter, I saw where you actually got on the stage and you started singing too.
Yes,
I mean, how has it been for you over the years?
Well, it's been good, It's been good. I mean, I've been singing quite a while.
Yeah.
And it's my partners who encourage me, like Muscles, Clayton G. They said I could write and you could sing. You sing your songs.
Yeah, go on.
Because even the songs I do for people, I have to write it. I have to put the melody.
Yeah.
I have to actually sing it for them. So it's better I go ahead and I sing my song, you know. So them guys encouraged me to sing, so I started singing. My debut was in 2000 when I made it in the Soca Monarch in 2000. Yeah, that was my debut year. And from then on, I just come in every year doing that. Well, I didn't do anything last year.
What was you invited?
Sorry, not last year. I seen last year.
2011?
This year,
2012?
2013. This year, Carnival. Okay. I didn't do anything for this year because I started something, but I was kind of busy and the time caught up on me, so I am.
See, that's not an excuse. I mean, there are some men who get blues for less than that. You're kind of busy.
But you know.
But you're wrong with that, man. You're kind of busy and doing carnival. We ain't taking that excuse next year.
Take that excuse.
I'm warning you, we're not taking that excuse next year. Okay.
But I'm the kind of artist that I don't just want to do a song just to put it on the radio.
Okay.
I want to be able to do it proper, you know, and put something out. Because anytime you do something today, I mean, it's years to come. I want to, you know, my music to stand out.
Steve, I want you to see that again. Let me tell you why I want you to see that again. Because there are some folks who believe that once they hurry into the studio and they hurry back out, as though somebody running them down for the music. All right, and eventually the standards are such, but the absence of standards, they suffer for it.
Exactly.
I believe that your work should say something about you. And we speak about discipline on the program. The fact that you're thorough, that you put your very best. I believe that every time, because your work is a reflection of you.
Exactly, and I believe in long term. I mean, you do a song today and you want your grandchildren, your children to hear it later on in the day. Boy, my grandfather was good in his days, boy. You know? So you put everything into it and you do it right. I believe in that.
That's the objective.
Yeah, hence the reason why I was so late for this year. I said, no, I ain't hurrying this thing. I'll take my time and do it next year. So I'll be early next year.
Makes sense.
And you see, I ain't do a soca, so I do my parang.
Well, even tell me up, they said that parang is in your blood. I mean, it's almost like Ali, it ain't me blood.
It's my thing. Yeah.
Well, Steve,
let
me tell you something. You ain't getting away tonight. You can't come on the set and don't sing at least 2 lines that song. Because I hear this morning.
I must do like a thing. I mean, you go be the drummer.
Well, let me go.
Yeah, which one? You want the new one?
Yeah,
there's a lot of them having that.
But let me do 2. Let me do a old one, and then we'll give a piece of the new one this year.
You know the old one I like is that spending my Christmas just like that.
Yeah. But sometimes when my Christmas pocket fat, you know what? But you think so much of them, I mean.
Christmas just like that. When we drumming with Tunda.
Yeah.
And we going and eat by Soup Master.
Yeah, don't tell us about the song, man. Don't try that. Sing the song, man.
And all this thing.
Bonji, what a man, boy.
But I think that one on track number 7 quite up there, you know.
I'm spending me.
It's 7 or 6. You got this one? Okay.
You gotta sing a cappella, boy.
Oh, a cappella.
Hey, what does you think we are drunk? We are drunk.
But it goes something like this. Hey, yeah, 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 yeah. Oh, yeah. I spend the Christmas just like that. No fancy clothes, no fancy hat. Not making no cereal pocket fat. Anything local right there. One place I just can't wait to go. Victoria be coming at you. I'm with Carib Roadshow. I am in with white. I want me I done with crayfish. I like when I marry make it. When I don't have got my babies. I eating chicken and saltfish. Hey, 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 hey. Sing the thing, boy. Hey, yo, yo.
No, call that again. We're having fun in the studios with Steve Field. He just gave us a piece of one of his old parangs. Right? I mean, let me tell you, this is Bonji. This is where we get live, we get interactive, and you have fun.
Good.
Hello?
Yeah,
Listen, you could dance in the living room, man. Pull the chair so, pull it this so, move the fridge, and make a space and dance. Right? Let me guess.
New one.
Bonji, they're moving into what? They're moving the stove.
They're moving the stove.
Give us a piece of Steve Austin more. Because I hear that this morning and I really just enjoyed it.
Like that one, yes. A lot of people call and they say, wow, they like Steve Austin. I mean, they just like the concept.
Yeah, I guess. But you see, there's something that connects a thread in the people. Yeah. Exactly. And sometimes that's all I do, connect.
Yes. It goes like, how they call me? How they call me? They call me Steve Austin. Parang is meeting. I am a bionic man, and I'm programmed to sing parang.
They call me
inside me head is a quacho. I'm handling a cello. Me heart beating like a drum and the box bass bumping in me too. They call me Steve Austin. Parang is meeting. I am a bionic man, and I'm programmed to sing parang. Oh yeah, walking now it's time to put down the stress. Parang time again, and I don't care who want to get vexed. Half human and half machine, something I cannot control. It's the parang band that taking over me heart and soul. When December come, my body does fail. Tell the boss I done, I can't walk again. Believe it or not, my body program. It already switched over to parang. That's why they call me Steve Austin. Parang is me thing. I am a bionic man, and I'm programmed to sing parang. Inside me head is a mandolin. Me heart beating like a drum and the box bass pumping in me too.
Oh, Steve, I mean,
was
that's
Steve
having
Prime
fun. I really like that tune.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
really like that tune. I tell you, I heard it for the first time this
Yeah.
morning, and again, the thread, it just connected.
Yes, yeah.
Right.
The music was done by Mount Zion Studio, Paul Thomas.
By Paul.
Yeah. Paul have a knack for parang. You know?
Yeah. Well, it's country people.
He has a vibes. Yeah, he has a knack for parang.
But Steve, you do parang, you do soca, right? I mean, I know you have penned some serious
Calypso, yeah.
Right? You have penned some serious calypso. How has it been for you in the calypso arena?
Well, I started with Calypso. I mean, in the early days with Reggie Child, Kitty Boy. If you remember Kitty Boy, I did love for Kitty Boy.
Yeah. Love is actually your selection.
Yes. Yeah.
It's a good name dead last night, but I never do that.
Yes, I mean, I started the Calypso.
And that was really a good year for Kitty Boy.
Oh,
That
yes.
song.
Oh, yes.
That song. Very
Definitely.
good, yeah.
And it's Kitty Boy that's supposed to sing Old Time Days, but he left and he went to St. Martin. So Reggie and used to sing in the same band with Kitty Boy.
Yeah,
So I say, Reggie, you will have to sing that song this year. You know, so... and from there, I branched off into the soca. But you know, my debut was in 2000 when I made it in the soca more that first time. 2000, 2001, 2002, 2003, 2004, 2005. And then I just take a break.
All right, and you see that take a break? We're taking one right now. Stevie, I want to thank you so much for joining us. Thank you so much for joining us.
You're welcome.
And
You're
we wish you
welcome.
all the best, right?
Yes, man. Yes, man.
And they must come up again for a long boy. Remember that night when some people... Well, that's the next
Wrong,
time.
but that's the next time. I want to put up the Christmas tree right here, so?
Yes.
Yeah, we'll talk about the oil now.
Good, man.
Yeah, man.
Folks, we take a break. When we come back, we can wrap up our wonderful production for this evening, but don't move. Stay right there.
Bomb J, it's a cultural theme. Experience the goodness of the spice. Friday nights from 8 to 9. Culture at its best. A way of life, of customs and traditions. J, hear the stories. Listen to the music. Witness the action and the old talk. A real Grenadian cultural experience. Bomb J, a product of the Grenada Cultural Foundation.
Woo! The studio is hot as fire tonight. We're enjoying ourselves. Remember, you're live on Bungie. And this time in the program, we're going to present to you a video of our iconic feature video. That's what it is. And of course, we take you back to something that has happened way back. Powerful stuff. Take a look. Enjoy.
Come with it. Yeah, man. I hear again. Grenada. I go back them. Ba-ba-de, ba-da, ba-de, bam, bam, ba-da. See that? Ba-ba-de, da-da. First I should say, Herbie might have had his way, but he always had his people at heart. Maybe because he couldn't walk, so when they start to talk, he didn't move out when the opposition started. You walk out on them, you walk out on we. You take an oath to fight for everybody. Stand up and face your thing like a man, and fight till the bitter end. I be a cock or a hen, please. I said I come here to beg for the whole of Grenada. I said I come here to beg cause I don't want we suffer. And when election come every day we see them face. But as soon as he done, like they gone and hide his face. Kiki, Rafi, Crazy, don't give no mama guy. Make a better try, please. I say all the time, listen to people. Yes, we feel the pain, we got in trouble. And all where you pass, people balling street. And they only complain and you only make a mess. Yeah, man. Ba-di-da. Tell them. Problems that facing we. Maybe you can't see. But who in the kitchen, they fed the heat. In 1983, were you there with me when we run as though we had wings on we feet? So when I hear you talking about mercy, have mercy on who died for we. Have you a heart of gold or a heart of stone? The world watching you. You not ask what the hell you do, please. I say they cause the loss, they have to pay the cost. In jail they get fat on eating with tax. And everybody complaining, shame, shame, shame. They said it's only a big political game. Alexis, where's the justice? Oh, we don't want this. No, don't give no mama guy. Make a better try, please. I say millions of dollars, you pay all them lawyers. Well, that was a waste, but we did try the case. I hear God helping you, maybe that is true. But what goes around always comes around. Yeah, man. Mr. Commissioner, you're a man of honor. The word in town, clean up yachts. Them drug laws taking over. We can be like Colombia. The time is now before the pressure starts. Some of them police trying their best versus to who pass the test. But some I hate they taking bribe. I hope that is a lie. Come, let me drop them flies, please. Them who taking the bribe, let we skin the hide. If they can't do the work, please give it. Oh, well, I show you here what happened to Hayward. Plenty people they afraid to go out as they should. Oh, Gilby, protect we. Let we see that you ain't no mama guy. Make a better try, please. I think you're getting your money to hell with all our ways.
Woo! Folks, listen, that took me back to 1992, the March Grand 1992. That was Arthur Stevens, the Smokies doing his rendition there. And I may remember who in that year, but I remember that performance, boy. These were the days when the March Gras was the March Gras. I mean, you can say what I want now. I've been there from 1984 to 2013. I only missed 2 March Gras. 2. And on both occasions, I was out of the island. God has spared me good health and long life to be able from 1984 to 2013 to miss only 2 March Gras. You want to talk about it? Let's talk. These were the days when the March Gras was boss. The crowds were there, the ambiers were there, the calypsos were different. Arthur Stevens Smokies. Arthur Stevens, the Smoky, right? And doing a very good job. I got goosebumps remembering those days. So, I wish we didn't have to end the show tonight. It has been a bumper show. We had Steve Theodore. We started with the swimmers. We had young Dabreo. And I mean, everybody gave a really, really good account of themselves. Shams, I mean, seeing you, we understand you live us such a good holiday. You're all over the world, and you're even calling us to tell us how we're doing. But I'm sure we're making you proud. On behalf of all the team, the cameraman, our good friend Keon, Lord, I shouldn't start calling him. Kamaika and the whole crew. It has been such a pleasure being with you this evening. Join us again next Friday between the hours of 8 to 9. But joining us alone is not good enough. On J. I mean, you can't enjoy this thing by yourself. Tell your friends, tell your co-workers, tell your neighbors, call them and say, Bon J is on. Right? Until then, enjoy the rest of the weekend. Have a wonderful time and see you next week.